Welcome to your second stimulus check, second stimulus package, and news on some kind of stimulus money. Before we get into this video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and ring the bell. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and all comments are welcome. Hope everyone's having a great weekend here. Not too much going on with the stimulus, just a back and forth chit chat, but that's what I'm just going to report to you, what all our politicians are saying. Hope everyone's getting ready for Christmas here and not too depressed about finances, just being happy for the season. Will you get a stimulus check by December 31st? Seems like by next week, if we don't hear nothing, get nothing going by the 5th of December, I would not count on any kind of stimulus before Christmas. A lot of folks are not counting on it at all, and that's a good thing, just to not count on. Time is running out for the U.S. government to approve a second coronavirus relief package, with Congress adjourning until next week and the Biden administration focusing on assuming office in January. So where does this leave Americans anxiously awaiting another federal stimulus check? The cash payments that were initially distributed this spring, for now, is stuck in limbo. To be sure, lawmakers could still pass a scaled-down stimulus bill when they return to Washington, D.C. on November 30th. But most economists believe it's unlikely to match the $2.2 trillion Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security CARES Act that was signed into law way back in March and provided $1,200 checks to most Americans. Democrats and Republicans remain far apart on several key issues, such as providing hundreds of billions in funding for states and cities that have been hit by declining tax revenues amidst the coronavirus pandemic. Even if Congress passes an aid bill early next month, it could take weeks for the IRS to electronically deposit the funds into people's bank accounts, much less mail out checks. A lot of folks' unemployment's ending here between now, a couple weeks, middle of December, and they won't have no more pandemic unemployment. Things are going to get very hard. People are going to get very stressful out, and tempers are going to flare. Millions of paper checks. It took between 1 and 3 months for most Americans to get their so-called economic impact payments after the bill was signed into law this spring. That would leave many households and businesses hanging with millions set to lose their unemployment benefits by year end, and nationwide eviction moratoriums lapsing in the new year. The number of Americans applying for jobless aid rose for the second consecutive week in a row, a sign that the economic recovery is losing speed. And a spokesman for President-elect Joe Biden's transition team pushed back on a report that Mr. Biden would support a quick relief bill, even if it meant cutting back on some of the other government priorities, such as aid for local governments, the Congressional News Source said. Well, folks, this concludes your stimulus package update and your stimulus check update as of November 28th. I hope everyone's having a great weekend and enjoying their Saturday. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs out and share it. And please leave comments if you want, and if you ever think we're going to get any kind of stimulus check, or is this just the same runaround we've been listening to all year. Again, folks, have a great weekend. Take care and be safe.